Hello, dividend growth stock investors. It is Colby, the DGI Crab. And if you are a fan of dividend paying ETFs, you are in the right place. You are here for the Great ETF Race, episode 9, where I'm taking 8 highly popular dividend focused ETFs and I'm investing $5 a week into each of them to prove that anyone can invest even if they don't have a ton of money or even a lot of knowledge about individual stocks. You can start out with a small amount of money, pick 1, 2, maybe even 8 ETFs, and build yourself up a nice stream of passive income without having to worry about market fluctuations. I'm not a financial advisor, so you should always do your own due diligence. Don't invest in anything because I told you to or told you not to do it. And let me know which of these ETFs is your favorite down in the comments below. I'm very happy to have you here. And to see how this portfolio has progressed, I do have a playlist of the Great ETF Race here on the channel. You can go back to episode 1 and take a look and see how we have come along so far. So, in case you're new, I do my investing in this particular series on the SoFi platform. SoFi makes it very easy to automate all of your investments for as little as $5. I have this set up to invest $5 every single Monday into each of these 8 ETFs, so I can make this all happen without even lifting a finger. I just have to log in and check the account when I do the video just to see how things are coming along. Now, I don't do this for the money, so I'm not always pushing like referrals and ads and things like that at you guys, but I do have a link to SoFi in the description below. If you sign up for SoFi using my link, you'll get some bonus money, and so will I. The fun part about this is that if you do so, all you have to do is send me an email at dgicrab@yahoo.com. Let me know what you'd like me to invest my part of that money into, and I will hold it forever. My only 2 stipulations are it can't be one of the 8 ETFs for the series. I want to keep that competition nice and clean. And it also has to be something that pays a dividend. So I've got LRCX here and Walmart from a couple of different viewers who took me up on this offer. So if you haven't signed up for SoFi yet, get you some free money. Check out the app. I think that you'll like it. And you'll be able to tell me exactly what position you'd like me to put my money into. So enough about that. I'm actually going to move over to my spreadsheet here because we can a little bit easier see what the dividends are and all of that good stuff, and get all the stats here on one page. So this week, SPYD has fallen into 2nd place. It's been the leader here for a while now. The monthly paying DHS from Wisdom Tree is in the top position. This is the only one of these 8 ETFs that pays monthly, and there is still an October monthly dividend that hasn't gone in here just yet. So not only does DHS have the lead, but I should be receiving a dividend here within the next day or two because they typically pay out that monthly dividend right towards the end of every month. So DHS this month and next might have a little bit of an edge because they're going to have a couple of monthly dividends come through before any of the other 7 have their 4th quarter dividend get paid out. So the fact that DHS has jumped out to a 44-cent lead on the overall value before the October ones even come through yet, it's pretty wild. DHS is just criminally under-discussed in the dividend investing community. It does have the highest expense ratio of all of these at 0.38%, but you are getting a monthly dividend with a pretty nice starting yield. It's going to be a higher starting yield than SCHD. Not as high as SPYD, and the growth rate's going to fall on the dividend. The growth rate's going to fall somewhere in between the two. Dividend growth should be better than SPYD, but not as rapid as SCHD. But this one has just done really well, and again, I just don't hear very many people talking about this one, and I think this is an excellent monthly option. If you are a big fan of the monthly payer SPHD, I think this is a better version of that, and it has a lot less real estate. It's going to be a lot more tax friendly than that one. So I really like this one. If you're looking for a monthly paying option that's going to give you decent share price appreciation, steady dividend growth, and pay out monthly, DHS is a pretty good one to review here. And then it's pretty tight race still. 5 out of the 8 are at the $93 mark with VIG, SCHD, and VYMI bringing up the rear. SCHD underperforming this week, which is a little bit of a surprise. But this is a long race, and we're going to see different leaders. I think quite a bit as time goes on here. But let's see if there's any milestones that we've hit here. So. Still sitting on just $720 invested. Overall value of this portfolio is $744. And I have been paid out $3.75 worth of dividends. So vast majority of the overall gain has been in share price appreciation. Yield on cost still sitting down here at 3.15. That is going to slowly tick up as more dividends get reinvested back into the underlying ETF that paid them out. DHS, we've almost got a full share of DHS. I don't think even with the dividend this month that this is going to be quite enough to get me up to one full share. Maybe it will. I haven't even thought about doing the math on that really, but pretty close there. So that's just going to leave me with VBR, VYM, and VIG, the three of the 4 Vanguard ETFs, is the only ones that I still haven't gotten up to a full share of just yet. I'm not really concerned about the overall number of shares. Obviously, we're mostly concerned with this number. How much in dividends is this going to pay out? Now, SCHD, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, did do a stock split. I think Schwab did that with a few of them. I know SCHG did a stock split as well. I'm curious if Vanguard's going to end up doing something similar at some point in the coming weeks. I really don't care about ETF shares overall, but it can make them easier to purchase if you are utilizing a brokerage that does not allow for fractional share purchases. It's a lot easier to purchase a share of SCHD for $28 than it is a share of VYM for $128. So might be something that Vanguard needs to take a look at. Certainly VBR and VIG would be the top candidates for a stock split if they were going to do that. I would absolutely love to see a 4-for-1 split on either of those. Maybe a 2-for-1 on VYM, but we'll just have to see how Vanguard wants to play that out. And see if maybe they're going to wait and see how the retail investors react to the Schwab funds doing the stock splits. And let's see. I think that's probably about it for right now, you guys. Nothing too exciting to report here this time around, but we are just seeing nice, steady progress. And when you are just gradually building up a portfolio like this, whether it's ETFs, single stocks, whatever, one of the ways that can help you stay really motivated is to set minor goals for yourself. Like obviously getting $22.71 in forward dividend income might not seem very exciting to very many of you, and I don't blame you necessarily. It's certainly not a life-changing amount of money, but setting little goals to look forward to, like getting your annual forward income up to $25 and then $100 and so on. Those can just be nice little carrots to sort of keep you motivated. Kind of like if you're trying to lose weight, you're not going to lose, say you got to lose 30 pounds in order to look and feel better. You're not going to lose 30 pounds overnight, but you need to celebrate and be happy when you lose those first 5 and then when you get up to 10, because if you're not acknowledging those small incremental gains along the way, it can be really easy to lose focus and lose sight on the overall big picture. So just some little tricks of the trade to keep you motivated, but hopefully this shows you all that you can absolutely do this dividend investing game, and you don't even have to be a nerd like me with a spreadsheet tracking all these different individual stocks. You can just automate the whole thing on a platform like SoFi and just set it and forget it. Let everything just happen automatically, dividends, reinvest. And maybe for some of you, it's even better not to even look at it that closely if you're not a stock market obsessed person like me, and just let that money gradually pile up over time. It's how we all handle our 401ks typically. Probably not checking that every single day, every single week. You're just kind of like letting the money go in. It's happening automatically. And then over the long haul, when you're ready for retirement, there should hopefully be a nice amount of money in there. All right, everybody. So that's it for episode 9. I'm going to do this every other Tuesday. So be sure to come back for the next ones and email me any questions you have, dgicrab@yahoo.com. Remember the offer that I make about investing in anything you tell me to if you sign up for SoFi using my referral link. And also, as always, there are links in the description below to each of the 4 tiers where I break down the individual 60 stocks that my channel focuses on, as well as a link to an ETF video if you are more of an ETF person. Each and every one of these 8 ETFs are covered at some point in that video, so maybe you want to check that one out while you are here. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you all on the next one. Keep investing.